I had heard that they wanted to make like a 4-man tournament the following year with you, Khabib, Nate Diaz, and there was one other person that my memory is escaping me right now. Do you remember anything of this? Do you remember this coming towards you?
I remember that we're trying to make the fight against Khabib, and the UFC didn't want to do it in the beginning. Then I retired after.
Was this right after the Bisping fight?
So yeah, after the Bisping fight, we wanted to make the fight. I think it's after. It might be after. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember we wanted to make the Khabib fight, and the UFC did not want to do it because they wanted to keep the ball rolling with Khabib instead of doing one big fight, taking the risk of, after the champion lose.
Yeah.
It's not worth it to keep the ball rolling. But then after Khabib retired, Dana called me and asked me if I was interested in fighting Khabib. And
wow.
I asked, and I found it was strange because I didn't really believe it, because I asked him, if Khabib really wanted this fight, and he said yes. So I said, let me think about it. Then I called Ali Abdelaziz, and Ali says that wasn't true.
Oh.
And then I knew it wasn't true. But then after, Dana came back and says, when I try to promote a fight, I don't do three people calls at the same time, which is true, you know.
Wow.
But that's really what happened.
What weight would it have been at? 55 or 70?
I think it would have been maybe catch weight or
catch weight.
We didn't really discuss the term. It was just, hey, are you interested? The first time it was on my side. We asked the UFC if they were willing to make the fight. They didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So then a few months after, then Khabib retired. A few months after, Dana tried to make it because he knew we were both retired.
At the end, yes.
He tried to make it.
If he was into it, if Khabib was into it, would you have done it?
Yeah, I would not have.
Wow.
I would not have choice.
Who would have won? GSP or Khabib? All right, GSP.
There's only one way to find out.
Yes.
God damn.
And we will never find out. Golly.
Yeah, but yeah, listen, it's better that way.
Yeah.
I mean, for a fan perspective, I understand it's frustrating, but for athlete perspective, I mean, we both finish on top, and we're both happy, and we'll make great living. I mean, in a way that if we would have fought, one of us would have lost is sort of an aura, and I mean, sometimes when I look back at it, maybe it's a good thing.